It's my first year. It's been a year since I started the Tony's Acoustic Challenge. When I first started, I would have to really take time to place my fingers because I got a lot of buzz. And I take the time now to really watch that because I do have pretty thick fingers, you know. But once I built up some calluses, they don't spread out as much, and I'm able to, you know, do a little more. So things like this. Now this part, and then the hammer on. Yeah, so that's, I started hearing things. I heard this. I didn't even know what it was. I thought it was CCR. Turns out it was not. Blonde Cool Woman in Black Dress by the Birds. So that's where that came from. And then recently he gave me this, which is so from this there's all kinds of stuff in this. There's that one, but from what I heard was down in here. Here. Sure enough. There's this. Two things came from that. And then this down here. that came from. So when I started, I tried to choose a music that was the watershed music that of the roots, like I could jump into heavy metal and do the power chords, and that's cool and all, but from that point down would be very shallow. And so what I did was I went, well, where does it all come from? And it comes from bluegrass, I think. And everything that you can find goes back to bluegrass and blues. And that's why when I play what Tony teaches me, I hear all kinds of stuff. I'll be playing and I rabbit hole like crazy. I'm playing and he'll teach me something and I hear it. And, hey, wait. And then, man, I'm off and running trying to find, this thing, and I end up learning, all these little deals. I hear that kind of stuff, and a lot of times I don't even know where it comes from. I'm so new to music since beginning guitar last year. Before that, I didn't really, wasn't moved by music very much. I never bought an album, I bought like 3 different, over time I bought like 3 different Use Your Illusion, or Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, Slippery When Wet, and Michael Jackson's the one with Dirty Diana on it. Those are the 3 albums I have bought of until I started playing guitar. Since Tony started teaching me, now I hear all kinds of stuff. So all the music that I heard, I'm hearing it differently now. I can hear different guitars. I only heard one guitar before. I can hear different guitars now, and I can hear downstrokes, upstrokes. It's opened up not to be cliche, but it has opened a whole new world to me. I see music differently. I feel differently about it. I look forward to it differently. My guitar, well, it's right here, right by my bed. I grab it, I play it all the time. First thing I do, last thing I do. And I didn't really even start playing until the last 6 months. I played, but in the first probably half a year, I barely played very much. And then I just picked it up and started doing that, every day, and pieces just started clicking, and right at the end of the year, really started to being able to just kind of jam and have fun and sit back and, in 1 year, I went from having to place my fingers, really have to bring my palm up close, so my fingers came in from the top. If they didn't at all, I got buzz. And I still have to really watch it, like I can't play my Fender electric up high or down, down the neck very much, because I buzz all over. I could bar chord with 3 fingers. So life changing, and then all the people that I talk to about this, and I work with developmentally disabled people, and so there's this one guy I was able to call up, and I said, you know, hey man, get your guitar out, okay? And he had a staff there, and I had him play. We tuned his guitar, and boy, all of a sudden, man, I had no idea he could really, you know, kind of play some things, and he really did. He was just tickled. He was you could hear it in his voice, man. He was pretty tickled about that. You know, like I am. So this watershed, you know, is for me too, because this is gonna pass on to. I'll play this around my grandkids, you know. I haven't jammed with anybody yet, but that's gonna be cool too, you know. I just can't tell you how impactful this has been. Something to look forward to, something to take my time up, something to take my thoughts up, you know. Thinking about different things in the guitar. I can play the guitar in my head, I can feel it, I can see my fingers, I can stroke, I can, you know, do my right hand. I could take that with me all over the place, even if I don't have a guitar. If I hear the guitar on a radio, music is all different. There are bands that I never got before. I just was like, I just never, like the Beatles. I never really got them. They were okay. They were kind of, you know, pretty catchy, I would say. It was pretty catchy. Man, I cannot get enough of them. I am blown away by the Beatles. I just am pretty tickled by them. And, you know, when I say I just discovered the Beatles, I'm 51. That's pretty neat, you know, to discover something so big and so beautiful because of what you've given me, you know. I mean, you can hear stuff like. This thing I call love. I mean, it's all over the place. It's so cool. And then this happened from the hammering thing that he taught. I don't know what that's all about. I don't even know if it's a thing or, you know, like. You know how fun it is just to lay into that and just really just let myself go. I don't even know what my fingers are doing. My just takes over. And I just let go. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to let myself go into this. And at my first year, I'm having a blast. Thank you. Truly, thank you. My name's Michael Meyer, and these are the Dish Drinkers. They typically play with me, and so you can hear them. Their collars hitting the side of the glass bowl when they're drinking, and so I'll be playing along. They're hitting the cowbell, I think, you know. Never have enough cowbell. Jimmy Fallon. Alright. Thank you. Good night.